Hello, this is Mitchell McCollum doing a brief overview on area. So area, in short, is the total units that cover a surface. So for example, this piece of paper is 11 by 8.5 inches, which will total 93.5 inches. But when we're dealing with area, we also want to add squared. So when we do area equals 93.5 inches squared. We always want to put units and we always want to put squared. So we can take a look at some examples here. Right here we have 2 inches for the base, 7 inches for the height. So we're going to want to do, so the formula to find the area of a rectangle is base times height. So we're going to want to do base times height, which will give us 14, but we can't stop there because we also have to do inches, which is what these two hash marks are. 14 inches and then squared. So when we take a look at the square, it's the same formula, except with square, every side will be the same. So we can also do side times side, but we'll just do base times height. It's the same for all three of these. So for this one, we have 7 and 7, so we have 49. But once again, we're not done, so we also have to put feet squared, because this hash mark means feet. So we get to the parallelogram. It may look different, but it's the same formula, base times height. So for the height, by the way, these are not drawn to scale, obviously. But for the height, we have 4 centimeters. For the base, we have 10 centimeters. So we're going to want to multiply this 2 to get 40. And then centimeters squared. Pretty easy. Then we get to the one that's different than these, which is the triangle. So we'll have 6 times 3. And so we'll get base times height. Base times height, 6 times 3 is 18. But with a triangle, if we imagine it this way, imagine there is a rectangle here. Imagine this whole thing is a rectangle. But it's only half of the rectangle, so we're going to divide it by 2. So 18 divided by 2 is 9 inches squared. So it's just base times height divided by 2 here. Here's some more examples right here. So if we take a look here at this pencil box, 2 inches by about 7.5 inches will give us 13.1. That might not be exact, but that's what I got earlier. So that's 13.1 inches squared, because we're using this. Here we have 3 inches by 3 inches. That will give us 9 inches squared. Once again, it's squared because we're finding area. Then we get to the parallelogram. We have 5.25 inches for the base. For the height, we have 1 inch exactly, which will give us 6.6 inches squared. And now we come to this. So here's the triangle. I already wrote the answers underneath them, just try to ignore that. We have 2 inches for the base, and we have 3.5 inches for the height. So like we mentioned in the previous paper, this is the same as all these three, just dividing by 2. So we're going to want to divide that by 2. So we have 2 times 3.5, which is 7.5. We have to divide this by 2. 7.5 divided by 2.5 divided by 2 should give us 3.75. Had this been a rectangle, we would have just kept it 7.5. So I hope this has helped you a little bit to further your understanding on area. Thank you.